Hello, fabulous students. I am on with another tutorial, this time on Joy to the World. Before we get into it, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel so you can receive my future tutorials quickly. Now, Joy to the World, we'll do it in the key of A major. So let's go through the A major scale first, and we're using this finger pattern. Now, when we play the A major scale, it involves the notes on the A string, A, B, C sharp, and D, and also the notes on the E string, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. And it sounds like this. Then we go to the E string and do the same pattern. Okay, let's do that again, and this time, let's do each note 3 times. So we start on the A string, so here's A, first finger B, second finger C sharp, third finger D. Roll your bow to the E string. First finger F sharp, second finger G sharp, and third finger A. Now, if you've attended my classes where I talk about the solfege syllables, you can also apply that here. So where A is do. So do, first finger re, second finger mi, third finger fa, then sol, la, ti, and the high do. Now, Joy to the World begins with the high do, but we are playing those same notes that I just played. We're playing them going down or descending or going backwards, okay? So the scale going backwards, 2, 1, E. Rock your bow to the A string and then drop your 3 fingers. 2, 1, and no fingers A. Okay, so that was just the warm up for Joy to the World. Okay, so practice that finger pattern on both strings going up and down, and then come back to this video for Joy to the World. Okay, so we're going to begin. Now, I like to begin any piece with just looking at the rhythm pattern in the piece. So the very first, and this piece is easy because I think most of us know it. We've heard it before. We've sung it. We know the words. So you can definitely play those words with the piece. You know, the words are rhythm, right? And so the first, that first little part, joy to the world, that's the rhythm. You can practice that on your open E just to get the bowing for that rhythm. See, just play the words in your bow, right? Your bow is singing those words. Now with the fingers, we're starting on the high do, right? The high A. The finger pattern is 3, 2, 1 E. So, and I'll go slowly. You hear it? Joy to the world. Okay, that's the first part. So practice that like 100 times, just those 4 notes. Do that over and over until it gets comfortable. And then you're gonna rock your bow to the A string and do the exact same finger pattern, but the rhythm is a little different here. Here we go. The Lord is come. So D, C sharp, B, A, or 3, 2, 1, A, or Fa, Mi, Re, Do. Okay? So a lot of different ways you can practice reading those notes there with the letters, with the syllables, or even with the finger pattern. Okay? So I'm going to put those two parts together. See? It's just a scale, right? Okay, I'll play the first line again. So we have joy to the world, the Lord is come. With the bow now. Now, once you get it at that slow speed, then we can gradually go a little faster, okay? Because we want to sing, because it's an upbeat piece, right? It's a piece about joy, right? The joy that has come, and so we want to be excited about it. So we play it a little faster. So when you have practiced it a little slowly, then we're ready to go faster. Okay, so that's the beginning of that part. And again, you can pause the video and just practice that much. So definitely practice this in pieces. So that's the first phrase of the piece. The next phrase, we go back to the E string, and guess what? If you know how the tune goes, you can tell the direction those notes are going to move, right? They're moving up. So we start on E. E1, 1, 2, 2, 3, right? So with the bow. Okay. Yeah, so that's that next part. That's pretty easy, right? Just on the E string. So E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Now the next part, da, 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 da. You can practice that rhythm on an open string. With the fingers, it starts on 3. Okay, so this, you might need to break this up because we've got that rock and roll going on. And if you've seen one of my previous videos where I talk about the rock and roll, that's where this is coming from. So all the rock and roll is, you're literally what it says, you're rocking the bow from one string to the other and you're rolling it back. And I have a whole exercise, watch that other video about the rock and roll. So here, you want to maybe isolate this part and just practice E. Rock your bow to the A string and put all 3 fingers down together. So, wait. rock your bow, drop your fingers. Rock your bow, drop your fingers. So don't try to do both at the same time because then you'll crash, okay? Just do one thing at a time. So, and then do the rhythm. Rock. So putting that all together. See? I'll do it again from 3. 3, 2, 1, E, E. And then while you're going down bow on the long E, set those fingers down on the A string. Then rock your bow. Okay. And then the last part, and heaven and nature ring, that part starts on A2, the second finger on the A string. See? Then you go back to the A string, 3, 2, 1. Oh, can you identify which notes repeat? Let's do that section again. Which notes repeat? Right, the second finger, the C sharp repeats. Then it steps up. And then we go back down. Here comes the repeating notes. The first finger repeats, the B. So, then you step up. Let's do that section again. So from the C sharp. Rock your bow. And then the last part, C, B, A, stepping down. Up. Mi, re, do. Then you go to your high do. Mi, re, do, do. Okay? Now, let me say something about this high do. This is so important. Finger exercise. I call it finger gymnastics. What you got to do here, maybe take some time and practice this. Going from open E to just the third finger coming down. So, and then try it from open A, because that's what's happening in the piece. Go from open A, the low do, to the high do. But you want the third finger to come down all by itself. If you recall in a previous video where I talked about the fingerings on the A string and the D string, and I said that sometimes we bring our fingers down all together. That's blocked fingering. And sometimes we got to bring those fingers down one at a time. This is a place that we use independent fingers, and specifically the third finger. So when we're coming from the open D, rock your bow to the E string, and then put just the third finger, cover your tape, the third finger tape on the E string. So it's going to come from, and then you have your 1 ready to go. E, rock your bow. And those last 3 notes are long. Okay, let me do that very last part again. So I'm going to start from the repeating notes. Okay, heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and heaven and heaven and nature sing. So I'm singing this because it has words, and you can use the words of the song to help you play it. Okay, so I'm going to start from the repeating notes. that's the ending. Okay. So I'm going to start from the very beginning of Joy to the World and play it all the way through this time. Okay. So here we go. Joy to the World. And I'll do it slowly. Okay. So all 3 fingers on the E string to start. And that is it. Okay, have fun practicing Joy to the World. I hope these tips helped. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk with you soon.